Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the daily practice with me, Benita. Today's practice is a short yoga Pilates fusion practice where we stretch our body, strengthen it, and find more grounding and embodiment, which is very important these days when we tend to be a lot in our head. So, just finding a comfortable seat on your mat with your feet right in front of you. We're going to bring our arms forward. Inhale and then exhale, slowly lower down to lie on the back. And you can bring your heels as close to your glutes as comfortable. Allow your knees to rest against one another and just relax for a moment. Maybe hands on your womb space or your belly. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth and just notice how you feel today. Just taking a little body scan, noticing any sensations in the physical body, your emotional body, the energy that's happening, moving, present. You can try to do this without any judgment or evaluation, just noticing what's here today. Good. And now, if it feels appropriate, you can also set a sankalpa or intention for today's practice. What are some of the things you wish to cultivate in the practice today and in the day that lies ahead of us? Just repeating a short positive affirmation in the present tense, like it's already true. Perhaps it is, I become more present and grounded every day. Whatever your intention is, just repeat it silently 3 times and feel the truth of that sentence like it's already true. Good. Now bring your heels in even closer. Spread your toes if you can, grounding in through the feet, and let's start by lifting our hips up, using our breath. So we're going to use our inhale first to prepare. And then as we exhale, really pressing down through the heels, pushing forward with the knees, pulling the ribs in, lifting the hips as you exhale. Inhale to lower down, slowly articulating the back. And exhale, lift up. Let's do 4 more times. Inhaling down and exhale up. Really focusing on pushing down with the heels, pushing forward with the knees, and pulling your ribs down towards the hips. Squeezing the glutes at the top and inhaling, slowly articulating, lowering down. Feel free to exhale through the mouth if that feels appropriate. Inhaling always through the nose. Last one. And let's stay up here just for a moment and see if it feels appropriate to slightly pulse the hips up as you exhale. 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold and then inhale, slowly lower down. Hugging the knees in, maybe making some small circles with the knees in each direction, rocking from side to side. Always making it your own practice, so allowing your body to move in the ways that feels appropriate today, which might be different than yesterday or tomorrow. Good. I'm going to extend the left leg forward, hug the right knee in, and we're just going to start off by stretching, allowing the right side of the body to be long by pushing the sit bone forward, at the same time grounding through the right hip and pulling the right knee in towards the right shoulder, and hold and breathe. Now inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Full inhalations, complete exhalations. Good. Keep your left hand on the right knee. Extend the right arm to the side and bring your right knee over to the left, looking over to the right, twisting the whole body. Here, we're going to use the inhale to extend the spine and exhale, lower down, a little bit deeper into the twist. Keep a small pause at the end of the exhale. Pull the belly in. Inhale to lengthen and exhale to twist. Good. And then inhale, come back to the middle. Extend as you exhale. Maybe take a small pause again. And notice how your body feels after that short stretch. And then let's do the other side. So this time bringing in the left knee in towards the left armpit. See if you can really lengthen through the left side. Keep pushing forward with the left sit bone as you pull in with the hands. So you're pulling the left knee in towards the left armpit. Really grounding down through the shoulders, through the left hip. Feeling the lengthening of the spine, relaxing your face, jaw, neck, shoulders. Good. And then right hand on the left knee, extending the left arm to the left, looking towards the left. Inhale to extend the spine and exhale, relax over. So really with all twists, what's really beneficial is inhaling, really feeling the length of the spine, and then using the exhale to twist a little bit more. And always relaxing the face, jaw, neck, shoulders, keeping that small pause at the end of the exhale, drawing the belly and finding a little bit more spaciousness in the lower back and twisting a little bit more. Good. And then inhale, come back to the middle. Exhale, extend both legs. Just take a small pause. Notice how your body feels after those movements. Great. And let's continue with some more core activation. So we're going to take a similar shape to just that stretch, but we're going to lift up our chin, tuck it in towards the sternum. Again, pulling in the ribs towards the hips, bending the right knee. And as I exhale twice, I'm going to pull the right knee in towards the armpit twice. Notice both legs active. My left leg is floating off the floor. So exhale, exhale, inhale as you switch the legs. Shh, shh. And let's do 6 like this. Shh, 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 shh. Good. And then lower the head, extend both legs, and notice the sensations in the lower belly, in the abdomen. Relax here for a moment. And now this time, bending both knees, hug them in, lift up your head and neck, tuck in your chin, and then as you inhale, we're going to do what's called a double leg stretch. We're going to inhale, extend the legs, 45-degree angle, and pull in. So, shh, and inhale, pull in. Shh. Good. Let's do 4 more. Shh. Shh. Sorry, I think I got the breath wrong first. So I'm going to inhale, extend, and then as I exhale, I'm going to hug it in. Sometimes I get confused too. So I'm going to inhale, extend the legs, and exhale, pull everything in. Good. And then just relax. Rocking from side to side, maybe making those circles again. Tucking the chin in and then just rolling like a ball with your spine nice and rounded. Coming back to a seat. Good. And then finding a comfortable seat that might be just cross-legged, or if half lotus or lotus is accessible, feel free to take that shape. And let's just do some simple neck stretches here. So we're going to try to activate really the neck and throat area. This is very good for the jaw, the face, and also for the throat chakra. So we're going to inhale here in the middle, hands under your knees or wherever it's comfortable. Inhale, and then as you exhale, look as far to the left as you can without moving your shoulders. Inhale back to the middle, and then exhale, look over to the other side as far as you can. Inhale back to the middle, exhale, chin to the chest. Inhale back up, and then exhale, look up. Inhale back down, and let's repeat 2 more times. So I'm inhaling in the middle, looking over to the left as I exhale. Inhaling to the middle, exhale over to the right. Inhale to the middle, exhale, chin down to the sternum. Inhale up, and exhale, look all the way up, stretching the whole front of your throat. Coming back to the middle, and let's do one more round. So inhaling here, exhale over to the left. Inhale middle, exhale right. Inhale middle, exhale down. Inhale middle, and exhale up. And feel free to take a small pause here. Notice how your heart center, throat, forehead feel. See if you can relax a little bit more. Great. Then let's come down onto all fours, making sure that our shoulders are directly above our wrists, really spreading through the fingers, hips directly below knees. And let's just do some cat-cow movements. So I'm going to inhale, open the chest, look up, arch my back, and exhale, round the back, looking towards the navel. Feel free to move from side to side here, moving with your breath, finding your flow. And exhale, rounding back. See how it feels to make some circles around the wrist as you inhale and exhale through the mouth, through the nose. So inhaling, arching, maybe looking over the shoulders, just making it your own practice, finding out what you need for your spine, heart, and entire body today. Good. And then finding a stillness. Can you really pull your ribs in towards your hips? And then as you inhale, you're going to extend the right arm and the left leg. Exhale back down and opposite side. So inhale, really extend, finding that length, look towards the front of the mat. Exhale down. Let's do 2 more on each side. So inhale to extend, finding that long straight line between the fingers and the toes. Exhale down. Using your breath. So inhaling to extend, keeping that rib to hip connection really lengthening. Exhaling down. Can you really match, coordinate the movement and the breath? As I inhale, the movement begins, then my lungs are full at the longest extension. I begin the exhale, and my hand and my knee find the floor. One more time. And exhale down. Tuck your toes under and find your downward facing dog. Again, make it yours. So see if you want to pedal your feet, look under the shoulders. Just relax into it. Maybe keep your knees bent. Lift your hips up towards the sky. Bring your ribs in towards the thighs. And then from there, see if you can really exhale fully and bring the heels down to the floor. Good. And hold. And let's, from here, come into what's called a bear position. So I'm going to inhale, lower my knees, not quite to the floor, and then exhale into a pike. So I'm going to keep my heels off the floor. Let's do that a few more times. So inhale, down, Exhale, pike, really lifting your tailbone up, pulling your ribs in, pulling your ribs in towards the thighs. Inhale down and exhale up. Couple more times. Inhaling down and then exhale. Push the hips up, ribs in towards the hips and towards the thighs. Okay, let's do one more. Inhale and exhale. And then placing your knees on the floor, big toes touching, and sit down on the heels. Extend your arms forward, forehead on the floor. Relax here. Maybe give yourself a little massage on the trapezius muscle, bending your elbows, touching your own neck with gentle, soft, or firm touch, whatever you need today. Allowing yourself to make noise, exhaling through the mouth. Maybe there's a sigh, a moan, a groan, whatever needs to come out. Allow it to be so. Yeah. Then coming back up as you inhale. And let's sit on our heels and our knees just for one more little moment. So my heels are directly under my glutes, my sit bones. My toes are pointing back. Again, ribs pulling in towards the hips. Okay? If it's too much on the knees, feel free to sit cross-legged or also place something under the thighs. And let's just take a moment again to feel how our body feels after the movements that we've done today. Good. Just noticing any shifts in energy, sensations. And then placing the left hand between the shoulder blades, using your right hand to push the elbow down. If that feels appropriate, you can stay here, keeping that rib to hip connection. Or if it feels appropriate, reaching back behind to grab hold of your hand, finger, or even wrist behind the back. But we're going to try to avoid arching and keep the ribs pulling in down towards the hips. Tucking the chin in and even slightly pushing back with your head, with your neck long as you stretch the tricep on the left side. And breathe. Feel free to close your eyes here if you need to, or if it feels good. Otherwise, look at the tip of your nose or just in front of you on the floor. Good. Releasing. And let's right away switch sides. So feel free to go into the first variation where just the right hand is between the shoulder blades and I'm using my left hand to push down the right elbow. Or if it feels good, you can try to reach your fingertips, your hand, or even your wrist behind the back, tucking your chin in, tucking your ribs in, and stretching the right tricep. Here, always noticing, does it feel different on this side? Is it easier or more difficult? And why might that be? You don't have to have a opinion or judgment or evaluation about your body, but becoming aware of subtle differences or imbalances in the physical help us understand ourselves a little bit better. Good. Just one more breath, really remembering to exhale fully and pulling those ribs down towards the hips as you exhale. Good. And then release the arms. Just resting the hands on the lap for a moment. There's nothing to do, nothing to change. Great. And let's just take a moment to lie back down on the back. Let's do it very consciously and intentionally once again. So with the feet right in front of us, using our arms in front, inhaling, and then as you exhale, round the back, articulate the spine down onto the floor. Hug your knees in one more time. And now is also your time and space to do whatever stretch or movement that your body is still asking for, if there's anything. So just listening, taking time, and allowing And then when you're ready, one by one, placing the legs down on the floor, spreading your shoulder blades by giving yourself a big hug, extending your neck by grabbing your skull and extending your neck as an extension of the spine, allowing your arms to open to the sides. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth, closing the eyes, just allowing your body to settle in for a short relaxation. Remembering your intention, remembering your mental, physical, energetic, and emotional state at the beginning of the practice. What's changed? What's remained the same? Just watching the breath, witnessing the present moment. Good. Feel free to stay here as long as you need to today. But if you're ready to move on to the next part of your day, feel free to bring some movement. Hands, knees, wrists, ankles, hugging the knees. Taking a moment in a fetal position on the right side of the body. Lifting yourself up. Bring the hands to the heart center. Taking a short pause to express gratitude towards yourself for taking the time to practice today. And also thanking all the teachers that have come before us, that have brought us these practices. And have a wonderful rest of your day. If this practice has been of benefit and you think that it might also benefit somebody else, please do share with a family member or friend. And do subscribe, like, comment, and let me know if there's any other content that you would like to see on this channel. And as always, I'm also starting to be more active on Instagram and X. You can find me there as well with the same handle, Daily Practice with Benita. And this practice I filmed here at Tierra Tropical Beach Club in San Pancho, Nayarit, Mexico. So please do come practice in person with me here too. It's an incredible place to deepen your practice and also to just enjoy a beach holiday. So that was everything for today. Thank you so much, and I will see you next Friday. Bye.